This was a production-built aircraft in 1946, but it came out with a number of very unique features in as much that it was sold as the world's safest aircraft at the time, that it wasn't spinnable and wasn't stallable. In fact, it's placarded on the panel that this aircraft is characteristically incapable of spinning. But some of the things that it came out with was that it had a nose wheel, and it was the first aircraft ever to have a nose wheel in production. And of course that is all common fare today, and we see that everywhere. It doesn't have any flaps, and it has twin tails. And the twin tail is unique in itself, that it gives it stability on takeoff, that it doesn't experience any of the prop wash that pushes around on a single tail. So a lot of very interesting features on this aircraft. Ercoupe benefit from some of the wartime manufacturing processes, as this was built directly after the war. But it has a full aluminium monocoque fuselage, which was unusual for its day. It still has fabric covered wings, but the control surfaces are metal as well. It was intended to try and attract those flyers coming back after the war. And so they went about building an aircraft that any man could fly, and they started to market it through catalogues and also department stores. Very unique way of doing that, but also it was successful in the early part of the marketing approach of the aircraft. Yes, flying the Ercoupe is an interesting experience. For those of us that have learned to fly in conventional aircraft, that is with rudders and rudder pedals, this you have to completely undo everything that you've learnt before. It doesn't have any rudder pedals, and on final approach can create some interesting times when you're not used to the concept of crabbing in an aircraft and landing it in a crab style. That is, with the aircraft cocked to the wind, you land it with the wings level, and you learn just simply to grease it on, and as it touches the ground it pulls itself around. But you must get that front wheel on the ground fairly quickly, because that's your only means of steering it once it gets on the ground. That in itself is unusual, steers like a motor car, completely unconventional for every other aircraft I've ever flown.